Hello, good morning. I gladly welcome you to Peseta.tv. Today being the 10th day of November 2022. I am your anchor Chikanduka and I will be taking you on this program today in history. So sit back and relax as I pilot you back to historical antecedents, back into the days when historical events took place on a specific day like this. On this day, November 10, in the year 1871, explorer Henry Stanley found David Livingstone, who is also an explorer, searching for the source of River Nile, and greeted him with the famous words, "Dr. Livingstone, I presume." On this day in history, the American comedy Home Alone, written by John Hughes and starring Macaulay Culkin, had its world premiere. It was a huge hit which spawned a number of sequels and became a TV staple during the Christmas holidays. On November 10 in the year 1898, the multiracial fusionist city government of Wilmington, North Carolina in USA was violently overthrown. This resulted in the death of about 60 black Americans as the white supremacists went on a premeditated killing spree, which they have announced months before the incident. On November 10 in 1444, Turkish forces defeated the Hungarians in the Battle of Varna, which made Turkey to gain control over Constantinople, which is known today as Istanbul. Similarly, today in history in the year 1939, the Turkish reformer Kemal Atatürk, who is the founder and first president of the Republic of Turkey from the year 1923 to 1938, died in the capital city of the country, which is Istanbul. On this day in the year 1775, the United States Marine Corps was founded when the Continental Congress ordered that 2 battalions of Marines be raised for proffering service during the American Revolution. On this day, November 10, in the year 1885, German engineer Gottlieb Daimler unveiled the world's first motorcycle. It was referred to as the Daimler Reitwagen when it was announced. On this day in 1983, the US federal government shut down for 3 days. This was because President Ronald Reagan and the Democratic Party had disagreements over allocating more funds on education and lesser funds on defense and foreign aid. On this day in 1917, 41 women were arrested at the White House, Washington, D.C. These women from across the US went to the White House to protest for the right to vote, but were arrested instead and given prison sentences as a repercussion for their actions. On this day in the year 1793, the Festival of Reason was held at Notre Dame, Paris. This festival was part of the attempts to banish Christianity in France. The Festival of Reason ordered that all Christian churches be transformed into temples of reason. On this day across the country, altars were dismantled and the churches were transformed. This new religious concept drawn by the French government was one of the major catalysts which stirred up the French Revolution, because religious belief and places of worship were taken away from Christians. Also on this day in the year 1483, the German Protestant reformer Martin Luther was born. Now that you've understood some historical events that took place on this day, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel Peseta.tv and turn on the notification bell for more to come your way. I still remain your anchor for this program, Chikanduka. For now, take care and have a blissful day ahead.